Let me begin by quoting, in full, a letter that the President of the United States of America sent yesterday to the Prime Minister of Norway, Jonas Gahr Store. The text was forwarded by the White House National Security Council to ambassadors in Washington, and was clearly intended to be widely shared. Here it is. Dear Jonas, considering your country decided not to give me the Nobel Peace Prize for having stopped 8 wars plus, I no longer feel an obligation to think purely of peace, although it will always be predominant, but can now think about what is good and proper for the United States of America. Denmark cannot protect that land from Russia or China, and why do they have a right of ownership, anyway? There are no written documents, it's only a boat that landed there hundreds of years ago, but we had boats landing there also. I have done more for NATO than any person since its founding, and now NATO should do something for the United States. The world is not secure unless we have complete and total control of Greenland. Thank you. President DJT. One could observe many things about this document. One is the childish grammar, including the strange capitalizations, complete and total control. Another is the loose grasp of history. Donald Trump did not end 8 wars. Greenland has been Danish territory for centuries. Its residents are Danish citizens who vote in Danish elections. There are many written documents establishing Danish sovereignty in Greenland, including some signed by the United States. In his second term, Trump has done nothing for NATO, an organization that the U.S. created and theoretically leads, and that has only ever been used in defense of American interests. If the European members of NATO have begun spending more on their own defense, budgets to which the U.S. never contributed, that's because of the threat they feel from Russia. Elliot A. Cohen, How to Understand Trump's Obsession with Greenland. Yet what matters isn't the specific phrases, but the overall message. Donald Trump now genuinely lives in a different reality, one in which neither grammar nor history nor the normal rules of human interaction now affect him. Also, he really is maniacally, unhealthily obsessive about the Nobel Prize. The Norwegian Nobel Committee, not the Norwegian government and certainly not the Danish government, determines the winner of that prize. Yet Trump now not only blames Norway for failing to give it to him, but is using it as a justification for an invasion of Greenland. Never miss a story. Start your free trial. Uncompromising quality. Enduring impact. Your support ensures a bright future for independent journalism.